friends, you're welcome once again to this YouTube channel. Yes, you can. We have been looking at fraction for a while now. Today we want to look at comparing and ordering of fraction. And this is a question from a past common entrance. We are going to look at how we are going to solve this question, comparing the fractions and ordering them. Now this is arrange the following fractions in ascending order. Ascending means from the small to the big, like a plane taking off, ascending. So we're going to arrange it from the small to the big. Now let's start. Now the fractions we have here are 3/4, 5/8, 7/12, and 2/3. The first thing we are going to do is to look for the common denominator, the lowest common denominator, that's the LCD. So we are going to pick the denominator of each of that fraction. Yeah, we have 4, 8, 12, and 3. Now we look for the lowest common denominator. We start breaking them down by a common factor. Now the common factor here, looking at it will be 2, the smallest common factor. And this is going to be 2, this will be 4, this will be 6, and this will still be 3. 2 can still go in. We say 1, 2, 3, and 3. 2, 3, 3, then 3. 1, 1, 1, 1. So we are going to solve it out and say 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So 8 times 3 is 24. So our lowest common denominator, our LCD, is equal to 24. So we are going to work with that. We are going to come back here, draw a line, fix the lowest common denominator. Our fraction, the first fraction is 3/4. 4 will divide 24. How many times? 6 times. So we are going to have 6 times this 3 will give us 18. 6 times that 3 will give us 18. Then we have the next fraction, 5/8. 8 into 24 will be 3. 3 times the 5, the numerator, will give us 15. 12 into 24 will give us 2 times the numerator 7. 2 times 7 will give us 14. And then the last one, we have 3. 3 into 24 will give us 8. 8 times 2 will give us 16. All right, let's have the fractions, the original fractions, written up here. All right, so these are the fractions we are dealing with. So we said this one has resulted to this, and this to this, and this to this, and this to this. Now because we now have a common denominator, we can now compare them. The first one is 18/24. The second one is 15/24. The third one is 14/24. And the last one is 16/24. Now we're going to pick in ascending order, don't forget. So we are getting the smallest fraction first. The smallest fraction there definitely is going to be 14 over this, which is 7/12. Then the next one is going to be 15. 15 is 5/8. And then the next one is going to be 2/3, which is 16/24. So we have 2/3. Now you pick the original fractions, not the one you use in comparing. Don't forget that. So 2/3, and the last one, which is the biggest, is 3/4. Simple. This is comparing and ordering of fraction. First of all, you look for the lowest common denominator. When you have gotten the lowest common denominator, you divide each denominator by it. You divide the lowest common denominator by each of their denominators and multiply by the numerator. Then before you start picking the equivalent to arrange in your ascending order. It's very simple. I encourage you to play the video over and over again. Once you get it right. This is a past common entrance question. From now, subsequent lessons will be picking questions from past common entrance question so that we can get used to it. I remain your host, Mrs. Jerry. Remember, to be a friend of maths, you must practice, practice, practice. Bye, friends.